Ishibon and Gona now is back with another bang on video. Well, yes, transfer window is done for, and we're going to talk about some real transfers, how exactly Arsenal pulled off the Thomas Partey deal. But more importantly, we're going to talk about a special bromance that has been brewing up in the Arsenal squad. But also in this video, we're going to talk about how exactly Edu and Arteta planned for this midfield for getting Thomas Partey. Did you know that Thomas Partey deal was being planned for a very long time now? Yes, you might have got an idea about it, but more importantly, everything will be discussed in this video. But not only this, we're going to talk about something special about what Gareth Southgate is expecting from Bukayo Saka, and will he get a chance for England? Well, let's say only time will tell. But more importantly, that will be discussed in this video. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. If you seek daily Arsenal news, some exciting news every single time, well, this is the best place to be. So subscribe. We are on a new mission of reaching 13,000 subscribers. We're not far off. Somewhere around what 110, 112, 115 subscribers. So help me reach there, and in return, you'll get daily Arsenal news 365 days a week. But more importantly, let's talk about the new bromance that has been brewing between Gabriel Magalhaes and Granit Xhaka. Yes, there's a new bromance in here because Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes posted a comment on this latest Instagram post of Granit Xhaka. This is the image that he posted, and here's the comments. Granit Xhaka with the caption, "Always an honor to represent my country, even if it's a disappointment not to win. Next stop, Spain. We'll do all to return with 3 points." And to which Gabriel Magalhaes actually replied, "My captain," and my God, my captain's lit. That is an unbelievable from Gabriel Magalhaes. I love him. I love him already. Well, talking about more stuff, let's talk about Edu Gaspar. He opens up about the Thomas Partey deal, how exactly things happen and how exactly things brew actually. He said, "When I received the green light from the board and the owner is when I was confident of signing Thomas Partey. To be fair, it is a huge investment for this moment, which we are in now, and of course, we need the green light from them. When I showed my plan to them, they were so excited. They understand the plan and pressed the green button, and then I felt very, very confident because it is not easy to invest a lot of money in this period of time." And Edu says, "I'm pleased with the way we have worked in the transfer market. To be fair, the market, everybody now is quite worried about the future. It's quite a challenging one, but the way we did it was amazing." I side on Edu's side on this one. And talking about Thomas Partey, Edu says, "One day, I'd like to show the fans how we work. If you see my plan of 6 or 7 months ago with Mikel, Thomas was there already. You see how many months we had to try to find the right player for the club. So many things to do, so many meetings. So yes, it took a lot of meetings, and well, Thomas Partey was in the works for like what 6 or 7 months from now, and yes." Thomas Partey, my God, Arsenal pulling off a miracle. Well, moving on, Arsenal are set to reopen talks with Mesut Ozil over ripping up his 350k a week contract. Yes, before the January transfer window. Yes, it looks like Arsenal are definitely going to pay off Mesut Ozil's uh, salary, which is left to actually give it to him. So yes, it looks like they're going to reopen the talks and definitely let the German leave. And because he's holding out for almost his remaining 13 million pounds of his salary. While it is now hugely unlikely that Ozil will agree to an early exit from Arsenal before the transfer window reopens in January. Being without a club during the current period poses obvious problems for players with regards to training, but the Gunners are ready to make another offer and offload Mesut Ozil because right now he's not needed. Well, Edu says the players are hungry to win the title again and goes all out to his way to praise Emi Martinez for his conduct in the window and throughout his Arsenal career. So yes, Edu literally did everything. And talking about more stuff, Mesut Ozil has been left out of Arsenal's squad for the Europa League group stages. If you've been living under a rock and if you don't know this, this is a fact. He's been left out. And the Gunners have now paid him £10.75 million in wages since he last featured in any competition on March 7th. Because in the Europa, the group stage, you can actually, the squad, excluding the B list and including both, I'll read it out to you. Leno, Ranarsson, Macy, Hilson, Dejan, Iliev, Behrin Holding, Gabriel, Cedric Mustafi's Chambers, Mari David Luiz, Kolasinac Tierney, Ceballos, Willian, Maitland-Niles, Partey, Elneny, Xhaka, Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe. And Arsenal's B list for the Europa League group stages can feature under 21s, and from under 21s we've named Bukayo Saka, Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Emil Smith-Rowe, and also Balogun, McGillies are the other expected names in that squad. But moving on, well, Arsenal will save 34.2 million pounds on wages next year once Ozil, Socrates, Mustafi, and Luiz's contract come to an end. That is saving a huge, huge chunk of the wage bill. And talking about some special and serious talents, Bukayo Saka, according to Mark Man Bryan, says Bukayo Saka expected to make his England debut at some stage this evening. Southgate spoke glowingly of the Arsenal teenager ahead of the game. He says, I've loved getting to know him this week. A really charming personality. You can really see how excited he is by everything. He is an exciting player. We know he can play 4 or 5 different positions already. He's done that for Arsenal. I think out and out left back at this level would be a little bit more difficult, but any of those advanced positions he is more than capable. So Gareth Southgate knows what he's getting in actually making Bukayo Saka a priority in that Arsenal England squad. Well, it looks like Arsenal will not be selling any tickets on the open market as long as current limit of 600 spectators. All tickets will be sold to our partners, season ticket holders, and our supporter club, Tornekrattet. UEFA does not allow tickets for away supporters at this point of time. So yes, that is that. If it actually uh, is your cup of tea, so this is the news that I would want to give you. And talking about more stuff, David Ornstein has opened up about how Arsenal financed this deal of Thomas Partey. He says, if you look at their books, you would probably be left scratching your head. However, we saw last summer with Nicola Pepe that they are being backed in the market by their owners, KSE, Stan Kroenke. In an interview I did with Josh Kroenke in the summer of 2019, we didn't find out if Arsenal had received a cash injection or some other means, but he did say that they put instruments in place to make this spending possible, and it appears to have happened again. So it looks like Stan Kroenke and Josh Kroenke have made things happen. So let's see. Well, moving on, according to Mark Man Bryant's, Arsenal are still working on loan on a deal to get William Saliba on loan to a championship club. The problem is Arsenal looking at the location, the style of play, and the manager at the potential club will all be carefully considered in a deal, because for the development of William Saliba, we need him to play consistently long periods and a lot of games. So let's say if that works for us. But moving on, Edu has spoken about on too many non-homegrown players. He says, when we sign players, we have to manage that because we are only allowed just 17 foreign players. I talked to Mikel about the players who are probably going to be out of the list and how we can treat that challenging situation well. The way we did it, it is to sit with the players, be open with the players. I spoke to the agents, was open with the agents as well. The only way we can do that is be open, clear, and face to face, and to explain why Mikel has made that decision. And talking about none other than Thomas Partey, well, he was convinced to join Arsenal by the prospect of playing alongside Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka was one of the biggest prospects. But did you know, according to Athletic, Francis Kagigao, the then head of international recruitment, discussed with the Ghanaian how he would fit in with the Swiss in a deep-lying midfield. And it is added that during one of those meetings, Partey expressed his admiration for the Gunner's bad boy, believing him to be a perfect partner for his game. So that is that. And talking about more stuff, let's talk about the injury update from Manchester City's side. Now, Mohammed has provided me this beautiful bit of a piece from Manchester City's side. He said, well, actually, according to this, is already posted injury update about Sergio Kun Aguero. Well, Sergio Kun Aguero, Ilkay Gundogan, John Stones, and João Cancelo are all back to full fitness for Manchester City to play against Arsenal. But talking about Jesus, there's a muscle injury. Probably he would need one or 2 weeks more. Sterling, it looks like a muscle issue as well, but they believe that probably his recovery rate could be somewhere around 17th of October, so he could be back against Arsenal. Only time will tell. But talking about Alexander Zinchenko, yes, it would take 2 or 3 weeks because of those muscle injury as well. So it looks like Aguero, Cancelo can play the game versus Arsenal, and Sterling will be back for that because the game is 17th October, and Jesus might be back for it or the game afterwards. So let's see how things will turn out. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what you got to do is subscribe and hit the bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video, and until then, subscribe. And don't forget to join in on our live. We do live every day, and we talk about certain solid and concrete things about football. So stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to support